I used to build houses in luxury homes in Silicon Valley. And when I saw the market crashing, this was always my hobby, just building stuff with materials that I salvaged. In San Francisco, I made a kitchen island for a friend, and he's like, I really want a pour-over coffee maker like this fancy coffee shop has. So I designed the first one of these. It's U-bolt and this platform to work with this standard chemistry gear and this Japanese drip cone, and it works pretty amazing. I made two. I made one for him and one for me, and then people kept asking me about them. So years later, I'm finally like, okay, I'm gonna build a bunch of these things and see if I can market it. Which one? So I'm Jake. My company's Reason Furniture Design. We're here at my shop in Bushwick, Brooklyn. Well, I've been doing carpentry forever. My dad is a builder. He kind of taught me how to do things so he wouldn't have to do them himself. That sign, Reason, was my great uncle's name, Reason Ruch. I never met him, but he was a logger, I believe, and my dad said he was just really crafty and he could make something out of nothing. And when I was looking for a name for my company, it just struck me that Reason would be cool. I paid my way through college doing just house carpentry, working for crappy general contractors, luxury homes in California. Kind of wanted all this time to do my own thing. I was always scavenging materials from job sites and bringing them back to my urban apartment and building furniture in the backyard and pissing off the neighbors. I do reclaimed materials is one of my specialties, but I like to try to present them in a way that you wouldn't expect, not just your average farm table all the time. I have a problem with picking stuff up off the streets and looking in dumpsters when I walk by them. It's kind of a personal problem I have. So I scavenge stuff. I also will kind of frequent salvage yards and just see what I see if something inspires me. The vibe, there's kind of simple, minimal, form-forward pieces that are just utilitarian and beautiful because of their materials and their form. So that's about what I want right there. And it's a bench. This antique yellow pine is in all these buildings around us. And when buildings get torn down, which they do all the time in New York, they're always building something new. People are saving this and selling it to people who specialize in reclaimed wood. You can't get yellow pine like this anymore. I mean, if you just feel the weight of it compared to what you go into Home Depot and buy as pine, it's a totally different thing. This is old growth, southern yellow pine. So these are coming from very old trees. In most cases, the first timbers that were sawn off the land when we started logging in the US. So it's heavier, it's denser, it's harder, the grain is tighter, there's many fewer knots, and it's a lot prettier. You'll see when we oil this how much color comes out. When you get wood from anywhere, it's not going to be straight. A tree is never perfectly straight. So to start the process of milling, you want a straight edge to reference off of. Keep it tight against this fence. Now I have one nice smooth straight edge. Artisan by my definition, I guess. It's small, it's handmade by someone who cares, basically. So we can flip it over. I do this because it's what I want to do, so it's hard not to like that. Making a good living, doing what I want to do, I think. Designing something enduring that people recognize on a wide scale as a reasoned design. That would be success, you know?